Hey guys, this is Andrew with Rossmönster Vans. Today we have a 2020 Sprinter 144 wheelbase with 4x4. You'll also notice this van has a rib kit installed, which actually lifts the van. And what that rib kit is front coilover suspension in the front by Fox, and then agile tuned rear suspension again by Fox. You also have upgraded leaf springs. With those leaf springs, you tune them according to the weight of the vehicle, so every van will be slightly different. Then you also have some wheel spacers in there. You see that on the exterior of this van, it is lifted. It's awesome. It's really capable. And then we also have these Aluminess nerf bars here, or running boards. They definitely help when you are getting into and out of the van, because you will notice for shorter people like me, it's just above my knee here to get up there. So it's nice to have this additional step to get in and out. Other kind of nice feature on the exterior, interior, kind of a hybrid on this van, is this flip down table. So you'll notice you have this little screw here. You unscrew that guy, it pops out, and then this table folds down. This is really nice if some people have like a portable stove, or they just like to hang out here, maybe play some cards, have a few drinks out here. It is nice to use this space on the outside of your van and also be able to step into inside of your van when the weather kind of starts to go south on you. And then you just push this coil back in here. It feeds back in there like that, retracts, and then to store, again, you put this in and screw that in quickly. And that's the exterior table. Now stepping inside this van. Awesome, so now here we are inside the van. We're going to talk about a few different features in here. First, we're going to start with the kitchen galley. This is on the driver's side. We have a Ruvati 15 by 20 inch sink over here. It's that workstation model that we use a lot in our vans just because of the functionality and convenience of that super deep sink. We also have a 1 burner true induction stove on this side, as well as a 4.6 cubic foot fridge here. It's the stainless steel option that we use in a lot of our builds as well. On this side, this is more or less not your kitchen galley sink. This is just a regular galley cabinet. You'll notice that it is roughly 4 inches higher than your kitchen galley. So typically we'll set our countertops at 36 inches. This one's slightly higher at roughly 40 inches. The reason for that is we have these 2 drawers up top for storage. And then down below, we have these 2 slides on the bottom. So you unlock those. They're on 500-pound gear slides, and you pull that out. And here is a dry flush toilet. Again, because they're on 500-pound gear slides, you can sit and use the bathroom right here. It's really nice because we incorporated a toilet into this build, and we don't have floor to ceiling cabinetry anywhere, which keeps this really open. When you're done using this, you just click these locks again, and that guy slides away. Very good use and efficient use of space in this van. Other features in the kitchen area, we have this flip up countertop extension. Because the bed is so big in this build, this is a nice feature because now we have roughly 8 feet of countertop in here, which is really exceptional for this sized van. Again, these are on these locking clips, so you just pop those, they go back down like that. Other features in this kitchen area are this upper cabinet houses a microwave up here. Really convenient for people who maybe don't want to cook a full meal or just heat up some leftovers, whatever it might be. You have that, which is convenient. And then on this side, just an upper cabinet for more storage. Other systems in this van, you'll notice we have 2 max air fans. Typically we'll mount one over the kitchen galley area. That's nice to double as a range hood and pull some of these fumes out. And then in the back, we have another max air fan, which is nice for sleeping, pushes air down onto those people sleeping. If it's cool out or if it's warm out, maybe pull some hot air out of this van. You'll also notice in the back, we have 2 half slide windows. Those are really nice for a cross breeze when people are sleeping back there. And then up front, on both sides, the sliding door side and the driver's side, we have these big CR Lawrence T-vent windows, which are really nice for increased airflow as well. Briefly touching on systems in this van, you'll notice that we have our ceiling dome lights on a dimmer. We also have above cabinet lighting on dimmer, under cabinet lights, which are great for prep lighting when you are in here cooking, and then toe kick lights, which give the van a very cool feel during the night or when it's darker in here to kind of set a cool mood in this van. We also have a Webasto airtop heater in this van. It keeps the van nice and warm when it is cold out. It also helps mitigate freezing concerns when it is below 32 or freezing temperatures and you're in here using the van and using your water and obviously living in this van. You will notice that we have one of our vents here. This is for your heater. It blows hot air up into the living space in the van. That's a nice place. It's nice that we didn't put it in this cabinetry up here because venting does take up space and we want to keep as much usable space for storage, especially in this shorter wheelbase vans. Here we are in the front of the van. So these two clients, it's just two of them. So it's primarily only seating for two in this van, and it's a great use of the front swivel seats. You'll also notice in the front of this van, we have a center mount for their table. So this table leg goes in there, it twists, twist it to the right, it tightens, now it's super strong and secure. You also have your table here, so you can sit up front. You drop this onto that table mount. You heard it click into place there. Now you have a table. This is perfect for eating, playing cards, doing whatever else you're doing. You'll also notice that you have this side as well. So if I'm sitting here and we have this countertop extension, so there's still tons of place to put things, whether you're eating, working, playing games. It is a super functional space up here in the front, and it is surprisingly comfortable. Some people sometimes ask, are those front swivel seats comfortable to hang out in as a living space as opposed to just a driving space? And depending on the configuration, you can definitely make them comfortable and very functional for this living. Here we are at the back of the van. You'll notice that we have some nice storage back here. It is all hanging on the doors as opposed to rear bumper storage, which is an option that we do on some of our vans. All of this comes from Owl Vans. So on this driver's side, we have a full-size spare. It's nice because factory mounting locations underneath the van don't always fit when you go to bigger tires, especially with this larger vehicle with the upgraded suspension. People often go to a slightly bigger tire. That's why we put it on the rear door. On this passenger side, you have this storage box. It's watertight, comes down. You can put anything you want back here. Some people use this for fuel caddies, storing things that may like off-gas something, so they don't want to put it into the van, or even just muddy clothes like muddy hiking shoes or stuff like that. It's nice to keep that out of your living space up in the van. And then up here, we have two one-up trays, so you can put a bike rack up there. There's two of them. Again, there's going to be two people traveling in this van, so had to make sure we could fit two bikes into this build. Opening up these doors, here we have the garage area in this van. One thing that I mentioned earlier is this bed is set lower than some of our other vans. We were able to put the bikes on the rear doors, so that's often a design concern, and that's why we raised that bed up. Having a lower bed is nice because then it's easier to crawl in and out of the bed, and there is still ample storage in here because we put this lengthwise. There is still 6 feet of floor space, so you can pack a lot of things into this shorter space. More traditionally, it's taller and shorter. This one is obviously shorter and longer, so different options there. We also have garage lighting back here. On this side, we have our electrical cabinet. This van has 340 amp hours of AGM Super Cycle batteries, a 3,000 watt inverter. And then on this side is our water cabinet. We have a 20-gallon freshwater tank in here, as well as an outdoor shower hookup here on the outside. In the back here, we have our reading lights. Those are nice spotlights for when our clients are back here reading books. It's nice because you can bend those around and really angle that light so you're maybe not disturbing your partner as one person is trying to sleep. And then the other thing in this van, we have these bug screens. So these are the permanently mounted section of the bug screen. You notice that they are not intrusive when you don't have that screen zipped in. When it is bug season, you obviously zip those things in, and then they're there until you decide to zip them out. And there we have it. Again, this was a 2020 Sprinter 144 4x4 with that rip kit installed. Super functional interior, very capable exterior, and we're excited to see how these clients use their van.